Let's get to the shout out.
Shout out, shout out, shout out.
Speaking of
My
which,
brain is still in recovery mode.
Shout out, shout out, shout out.
My brain is still in recovery mode
Shout out, shout out.
from taking in so many high-level important ideas.
Shout out, shout
From
out.
taking in so many high-level important ideas. The dial of ideas.
I like talking about ideas.
High level.
The exchange of ideas.
Shout out, shout out.
High level. Still in recovery mode.
Looking forward to sharing more ideas.
shout out goes to the UK Labour Party. If you're in the United Kingdom, you need to be hitting every single cylinder for the Labour Party. Their manifesto is one of the most dynamic expressions of 21st century democratic socialism I've ever seen. And if you're not voting for them, you are simply screwing yourself. This is a great ad that they just put out explaining how wealth works in that country under the Tories.
Hello there. There's been a lot of talk recently about taking Britain's railways back into public ownership. I'm here to tell you why that's a bad idea and why a private system is the right way to go. Not many people know this, but the UK taxpayers pay 6 times more in public subsidies than they did before privatisation. In just over a 5-year period, Virgin's West Coast Main Line received 2.7 billion in subsidies and yet kept 500 million in profits. Wonderful, isn't it? Government invests taxpayers' money on rail infrastructure, like trains, tracks, tunnels and bridges, all that necessary stuff. We, however, get to run the things that make money, like train tickets and food. So the taxpayer pays, the passenger pays, and we collect.
Your crown, sir.
Lovely. Because of the fragmented rail system, we can make the buying of tickets far more complicated and therefore expensive. A study of cross-country tickets found that passengers could have saved £85 if they bought single tickets along the same route. And all those little extras mean more money in the bank. In 2011, Great Western Railway still had 3 years left on their lease and owed over 800 million to the government. They decided rather than pay the money that was owed, they would walk out on their contract. The Tory government was so keen to let them carry on, they reduced this debt to just 32 million.
Excellent swing, sir.
How amazing is that? Train companies can make a ton of money, yet we aren't doing anything that the public can't do themselves. After yet another company walked out of its contract, East Coast Main Line was put back into public control. It was a huge success, but thankfully the Tory government put it back into private hands. Now that was a close one.
Chew your food for you, sir.
As you can see, privatisation has been great for anyone who runs a rail company or has shares in a rail company. And with the Tory government wanting to privatise even more things, like the NHS, this gravy train will run forever.
Really, sir?
It's amazing. If you are not voting for Labour, you are such a sucker. It's literally embarrassing. All right, unless you're a billionaire. All right, let's play this. This is funny. This just happened with Jeremy Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn's great.
That was really super too. Oh, very nice. What did it say? We got ahead on the phrase. It's bad language. I can't hold it. That was really...
The chain says "fuck Boris." But I think Corbyn clearly enjoyed it. You just watched a Michael Brooks show video. Subscribe to get them all. Why wouldn't you? Don't be foolish. Click subscribe below and become a patron as well. Patreon.com/TMBS. Thanks, everybody.